Hello, Taurus. This is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and welcome to your monthly love reading for June 2020. So, for this reading, I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot and the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards, okay? So, be mindful that this reading is not gender specific and that it is just regarding our energies. So, whichever energy you resonate the most will be the message for you, okay? All right, so let's shuffle these cards and let's see what the Divine Feminine has to say for this reading. Okay, we have the Temperance. We start off with the Temperance. So, harmony and balance within her. We have the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Okay, very fiery and bold this month. Okay, let's see for the masculines. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon. Okay, so there may be some illusions this month for Taurus, for the Divine Masculines. And we have the Eight of Wands. And the overall energy, Nine of Cups. Okay, so let's see further into this reading. Okay, so we start off with the Divine Feminines. With the Temperance. So this month, she's feeling quite balanced with the relationship. She is putting the effort to harmonize the differences between the relationship. So if there were some differences between the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, I feel like the Divine Feminine is aware of this and is putting her effort into balancing their differences in the relationship. She feels that things are much more harmonized between them, more balanced emotionally, less conflict. And she's also trying to balance herself, trying to control things less, and trying to understand the broader perspective of the relationship. So here she is blending the cups together and blending the elements together, their differences basically, and bringing forth more wisdom and understanding and how she needs to progress in the relationship. Quite optimistic, I think, about the relationship in general. So that's good. So for the Divine Masculines, he has the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is suggesting that he's quite grounded this month, very focused on his pentacles, working quite hard. Definitely in his element this month of June. He is building a foundation for himself, and I feel like it's becoming stronger and more solidified for him. And he's trying to share it with others as well, trying to form that community too of like-minded individuals to share this foundation with him. And it looks like there are a few people here, and it looks like he has he's quite satisfied with the outcome. In regards to the relationship, I feel like he wants her to be part of this foundation. He wants her to be part of his home, and because it's very solid and grounded, I feel like he's ready to bring in a partner or bring in somebody in terms of marriage. And he definitely wants his Divine Feminine to be part of that, right? It's just that they have some differences here. And so they're definitely making that effort to blend their elements together. So Taurus, you guys definitely are making that effort this month of June. Things will be more harmonized and balanced between the both of you. Now, in the Divine Feminine's heart space, we have the Page of Pentacles. So she is quite new at this endeavor that she's focused on at this moment. Could be a personal project that she is invested in, probably studying certain things, certain topics, or perhaps started a new job and is going through a learning curve at this moment. So yes, I feel like she's putting that effort into the relationship and putting in that practical, I think, steps into developing the relationship further. She could be quite new at this too. Perhaps it's not only regarding her job or endeavors that she's focused on, but she could be focusing on the relationship too. It could be quite new to her and how to progress on the relationship and try to be more grounded with the relationship and more practical, I feel, and kind of studying on how to approach, seeing that she's aware of the differences in the relationship. So with the Divine Masculine, we have the Moon. So he's a little bit confused at this moment with the relationship. He's probably not that aware or not that certain if the divine feminines feel the same way that he does, she could be giving mixed signals. And I feel like this probably has to do with her being so focused on other things as well. I feel like she's focused on other projects perhaps too, and other things that could she could lose connection with the divine masculines at this time. But he is aware that there is a strong bond and connection. He's just not certain, or there's just a lot of illusions this month, and it could be the energy of the full moon that's approaching perhaps too. So this could affect the relationship later on as well. But she seems to be quite fiery this month of June. The divine feminines are very in tune with with the fire element. This is definitely a personality of a Leo characteristic, or a Sagittarius or an Aries. Okay. But Taurus, you could be connecting to that fire part of you, that fiery nature, and or you could be influenced by somebody with this quality, Queen of Wands. But I feel like you're definitely going to be in charge this month of certain things, and going to be showing yourself quite boldly and more confident. I feel, divine feminine. So you will definitely be sitting on your throne and showing people who you are, and much more confident than usual. Okay, and not afraid, to show people your skills perhaps, or your abilities, right? And I think this could be coming quite quickly for the masculines, could be quite attractive for the masculines. This rush of energy that she is bringing forth into his environment, into his life, or some sort of messages that she could be bringing forth to him can be quite exciting for him. I feel like there will be some communication between you and your divine feminine, and for the masculines, because I feel like this is the divine feminine bringing in information towards him, and there could be some communication back and forth with him and his divine feminine. There's lots of positive outcomes. I feel like it'll be positive messages, but looks like she's very bold, and she's not afraid to express herself. And I think this form of expressing herself is gonna accelerate things in the relationship a bit further, right? Even though things may be a little bit confusing, he could be a little bit confused with her messages, but I feel like he'll understand further once she starts to show herself a bit more, and show a bit more of her personality and character. He'll understand further, I feel, of where the relationship is heading, right? And I think this is going to make both of them quite happy with the relationship, because we have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is about wish fulfillment, things coming true with the relationship. So in her end, she could feel like things are progressing, as well as his end. He feels like he's quite satisfied in the outcome, and that all his investments and hard work that he has been putting into the relationship, right? The investment here is paying off, right? So I think the divine masculines will feel quite content and satisfied this month of June in regards to the relationship, like bearing the fruits of his labor, I feel, in regards to his divine feminine. And the divine feminine is going to feel a level of satisfaction and fulfillment, because I feel like she's receiving that communication that she wants from her divine masculine. Perhaps she really desires this communication back and forth. She really desires movement, because this month she's definitely going to be on fire, and she's definitely going to be accelerating quite quickly. And so she's quite extroverted this month, I feel. So divine feminines, you will definitely express yourself and really put in the effort into investing in things that will be profitable for you too, whether it is relationship or business wise. It will definitely be profitable, okay? And harmony in the relationship as well, and communication. Okay, so let's see for the masculines and feminine what the Psychic Tarot has to say for you guys. Okay, love begins. So for sure, the divine feminines are definitely going to be connected emotionally with her divine masculines. And with the divine masculines, we have triumphs. Okay, interesting. So definitely can see a bigger picture here. So I feel like she's really going to be involved in certain things that is gonna really trigger something inside of her, like a sense of fulfillment, like I mentioned here, right? She's definitely gonna feel quite satisfied and fulfilled with the relationship this month of June. And I feel things are going to progress with her financially, perhaps too, or in terms of her business. And that's going to allow her to really flourish. And I think the Queen of Wands is kind of like her finally blossoming, I feel. And that's going to bring in a lot of fulfillment and joy. It's going to attract more positive energy into her environment, okay? And it looks like things are going to come true for her in regards to other things other than the relationship. But in regards to the relationship, I think what's really going to make her quite excited and happy is the communication that's going to come in from the masculines, okay? Having that back and forth communication and seeing that it is quite positive as well is what's going to bring her this inner joy, this love, okay? Because love will begin between the both of them, okay? Love begins because I feel like there's going to be a heart opening up between the both of them, okay? Heart space will be opening up this month. Now for the masculines, we have triumphs, and triumphs is about trying to still accomplish your goals, even though things can be challenging. And things have been challenging for the divine masculines. It hasn't been easy. A lot of mixed signals, perhaps, he may be receiving, and quite confused, and perhaps lots of shadow work, right? The moon does give us, does push out the things we have suppressed inside of us. It is also a card of purging. So he could be purging a lot this month and could be not as strong emotionally, but definitely still willing to be determined and victorious in his accomplishments. So even though divine masculines, things could be perhaps challenging in this month of June, and when it comes to the moon energy, when it comes to your emotions or purging, you're still going to be able to triumph into the things, into your projects and anything that has been challenging for you lately. You will be able to be victorious in your goals. Okay. And in regards to the relationship, I think you will feel quite victorious with the outcome of the relationship as well. Seeing that there is such positive information coming through back and forth between the both of you, right? So look forward for that, okay? All right, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this monthly love reading of June 2020. If you like this reading, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, like the video, and leave a comment below, okay? And I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.